Morning, guys. I was at a different spot, as you can imagine, but since I didn't have time to talk about it before coming to work, although I'm not in work yet, but will be at 11 o'clock or before 11 o'clock. But as you can imagine, it's pretty windy right now. Um, and it's probably either from the hurricane or from the cold front that's coming up. It'll hopefully bring cooler temperatures. And I don't know about you, but I'm ready for that to happen, obviously. Tired of the heat, but only the Lord's in control, only God's in control of that. Um, but as far as Hurricane Michael goes, the last thing I heard, it's ramped up to a Category 2 hurricane. The last still is 90 miles per hour, maybe higher than that, I don't know. But it is heading for the Florida Gulf Coast. And they have hurricane warnings out for Geneva and Houston counties in South Alabama, including Dothan and places like that. And if you're down there, be weather aware and pay attention to the weather, please. And I have been getting notifications from 31 and 48, 19, all the stations about um, the evacuation orders that are in place. And um, if you're in an area that has mandatory evacuations in place, and if you're being told to evacuate, you need to be doing that now. And the time, I mean, seriously, the time to do that is right now, not at the last minute. It's now. And I'll say this, and I didn't say it the last time, which I should have, but if for some reason you're not able to evacuate, if you cannot evacuate, you need to make sure your homes and all are boarded up. And I don't know the drill about that. And excuse me. Um, Got to make sure that your homes and all and your businesses and all are boarded up. And uh, all that. That way, hopefully, will not risk it being destroyed or damaged or anything like that. And when you're evacuating, don't forget your pets and all your other family members and all. You need to really make sure you have them all with you, if at all possible. And out of all that I've heard, and from the reliable sources that I've heard, is that it, excuse me, could be a major Category 3 hurricane when it makes landfall somewhere near the Florida Gulf Coast, either on either side of, possibly either side of Panama City, or between there and possibly Jacksonville. The storm surge is a big threat. Rip currents are a big threat, especially for the flooding and destructive winds. And there is a tornado threat also, especially for the areas along and east of where the landfall may take place, and basically along and east of the circulation of the hurricane. And excuse me, excuse me, sorry. And make sure you're prepared and you review your tornado safety plan and all that. That way you'll be prepared and you'll know what to do and you'll know where to go. And just like with tornadoes, and the same thing goes along with hurricanes, the two worst places to be during any of those is a vehicle of any kind, of car, truck, bus, van, train, you name it all. And the same thing goes with manufactured homes or mobile homes. they're the worst place to be. So you need to keep all that in mind. You know the drill about as far as where to go, and you ought to know the drill. If you don't, it's very simple. Basement, storm shelter, safe room. If you don't have any of those, or if there's not one nearby, get into a ditch. And a small room, that'll be a bathroom, cooler, closet, hallway, lowest floor, near the center and away from all windows and doors. And have put as many walls between you and the outside as possible as well. And as long as you take on and have helmets on as well, it matches to anything that's not metal or electrical to keep you, to protect your head and keep all your family and all safe. I don't know who's calling me, but I'm not answering that. But but if you are in but if you're in the path of it, if you're being told to evacuate, you should be doing that immediately and not wait. Um, and if I have time, I'll do another video after I get home, after I get off today. But we'll see how it goes. Hold on just a minute. I'm sure that wasn't common just now, but either way. Excuse me. But also the fact that flooding is also a possibility as well. If you're going to be trying out, another thing to keep in mind of also when it comes to the beaches and all. I have seen things on Twitter and all about the beaches being closed and being double red flags along the beaches, and that would mean that the beaches they're going to be closed, and that means that if you're planning on going out into the water, forget it. It is not safe to do it right now because there's a very high risk or threat of rip currents. And the last thing you want to do is be in the water and risk getting caught in one. And it could be a life-threatening situation. So be sure you're keeping all that in mind right now. And so I'm gonna go ahead and end this video right now. Like I said, I'll do another one after I get off work today. Be safe. I hope to see you at McDonald's today.